My idea is what I like to call is a fold-out bed or fold-out car bed is what it is. Basically, it's like a mattress, but it's not like a fat, big mattress because it wouldn't fit. It's just a thinner mattress that folds into the sidewall of a car or an SUV or a van, and like a car would be more in the trunk since there's not as much room in the car on the sides. It would also have safety belts attached to it that would have to be approved by the Department of Transportation to be used during motion, so that way you know you can put your kids in there and they would sleep and you wouldn't have to deal with them on a long trip. Or if you carpool with a bunch of people, or not a bunch of people, but probably one other person, you could lay out the bed and one person could sleep and the other person could drive. And so it would have to be approved through the Department of Transportation, like I said, so that way it would be safe and legal. The market would be more for, like I said, families with young children, or anybody who just travels a lot and wants to sleep on the road. And then another thing is that it probably wouldn't be good for people who have to carry a lot of luggage though, because it would take up a lot of space. So that's that's one downside to it. But I think overall it's a good idea. It would be pretty cheap to manufacture. It wouldn't be anything like a real mattress is. It would be more of a different type of material that is a little bit more cheaper and a little, thinner. And it will reduce cost of installation costs because it's easy for a customer to install it themselves, so we wouldn't have to pay an employee to install it in a car, which would be which would cost extra money. And arguably, I would say that hotels are probably some of the competitors of this, just in case somebody was like, oh, I could sleep in my car, and not have to worry about buying a hotel or anything. If they just had to make a short trip, or if they had to make a trip that is more like a real quick trip or something that they don't really need a hotel for. So that's my idea.